Hello, my Pisces family. It's your girl, High Priestess Marie, back with my tea, back with another read, and we're gonna go right in, sage the space, cleanse our energy. Okay, let's do a quick prayer. Higher power, archangels, ancestors, gods, and goddesses of the divine white light, please protect me and my family as we dip into this read. Please protect our energy from any unwanted souls, vibes, entities, hex, curses, spells, illusion, confusion spells, monitoring spirits. Please return back to center times 10. Thank you for leading us to the motherland of milk and honey. Forever grateful for your divine protection and love. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, let's see what's going on for the Pisces. Okay, Pisces. Okay, ancestors, please give me something for Pisces. What's going on for Pisces? I'm hearing brokey, and I seen broke in. Okay, DEA in a reverse. Brokey and broke in. Yellow in the upright. Broke in. Brokey. Somebody's broke, or somebody's planning on to try to break in somebody's house because they broke. Like somebody broke and their plan is to break into your house or somebody else's house. Somebody's gonna try to rob somebody. Okay, but it's because this person's broke or somebody is a broke, like a brokey. Like if somebody broke in your house and took your TVs, you a bum. That's what you gonna say. Like you gonna laugh at them. I don't know. Let's see what's going on here. I just got that's a side note. I don't know. That's for somebody. Ancestors, give me something. What's going on here? Or this is something somebody already did. Or are they planning to try to do or something? Ancestors, give me something here. Cleanse my energy, return back to center, correct everything that's being stolen. Place or placement. Somebody's royalty, somebody's honored, like somebody's honored or their royalty. Somebody could have Egyptian blood or background. Somebody could be related to Cleopatra, um Nefertiti, or Nefertiti, no, who I'm gonna say, Ra, Anubis, the Egyptian god Ra. Like, well, of course, the Egyptian god Ra, but I'm getting like there's like a direct line. I feel like Cleopatra, for some of you guys, if you have Italian roots or if you have Greek roots in some kind of way, you are connected to Cleopatra. Something about you know what you be talking about, and people try to question you because they don't know what they talking about and they feel intimidated by it. Some people get intimidated because you know what you're talking about, where you come from, your background, and they have been brainwashed and they're starting to realize that. People get a little intimidated, they get a little mad, they don't want to be around you. Love don't cost a thing. This could also have something to do with like a relationship too that don't cost money. Yeah. Somebody mad. Somebody saying F the police. F the police. Like they got something against a police officer or police in general because of maybe because of some type of protection, or this is like they feel this way because they don't have some type of connection or connect like you do or something. They can't do something like you do. Like how you do it, or they don't have it like you got it or something. A Gemini could be significant. Run and tell that. Mm-hmm. Higher power said that. Higher power said run and tell that. Yeah. To whoever you finna go run and tell something to, cookie crumble. If something has crumbled or something is crumbling, ancestors cleanse my energy, or something is over, or something. Because somebody has some type of higher power. Like, now, okay, somebody could literally have higher power, or this could be somebody that's literally like put on a pedestal in a spiritual. Like somebody's like in modern day, you would look at this person, you wouldn't think like, oh yeah, they have Cleopatra roots, like real roots to an Egyptian goddess. But in Egypt, they probably, or like they probably would know, like, or people or Egyptians probably would know, like, yeah, this person is God. Like they have God royal, they have royal blood. But like a modern day, they wouldn't know. But it's something about your fortune travels with you, so that's another way how people could know, like your luck, your fortune, your strength, your manifestations, things like that. Okay, it travels with you like through your lifetime. So it's like you're a lucky son of a gun. Okay, or like you always, something always lands in your lap. Great business deals, opportunities, um things like that. Okay, it's because of your manifestations. Okay, or it's because of your history, like your ancestry, like you're meant for royal, so you don't supposed to be going through no type of struggle. Even if a person try to force you to be in some type of struggle, you're also royally protected. And like when it comes to that, like Egyptian gods and things like that, like they're gonna stand on your side when it comes to something. Even if these are like other Egyptians and other, connection to the Egypt. You have Cleopatra, you have Nefertiti, Nefertiti blood. So it's like you're gonna automatically be put on some type of pedestal. I just see somebody being in the air. Something about somebody being like a model or designing clothes or making clothes or something like that. Somebody's trying to block that. Somebody's trying to block you making clothes, being like some type of fashionista, maybe sewing something or doing something here. Somebody's trying to block that. Or somebody's trying to block somebody from doing that. Cookie crumble. Yeah, because something is crumbling. So played the fuck out. Somebody saying something is boring or uninteresting. What made you think that? I'm interested, coming out in a reverse. I missed the signs in a reverse. Mm. I feel like somebody's a hater here. You got a hater here. Because I'm hearing you didn't miss the signs, but I'm saying I missed the signs in a reverse. Like somebody could be telling you, or I don't know what this is. I don't know who they're telling. Keeping busy, coming out in a reverse. I missed the signs in a reverse. So somebody didn't make some, you didn't miss some type of sign. Somebody was doing something intentionally, or somebody's trying to do something intentionally. Somebody's saying something about you being played out, or that's being played out. Somebody do not believe in you. Somebody is a hater. Okay, what made you think that? I'm interested in a reverse. Clarify. Reverse psychology. Something about, something about you switching stuff, or reversing it back. Something like that. Don't blame them. I'm hearing don't play with them. I'm hearing don't play with them, and I'm also hearing don't blame them. Something could be happening spontaneously, like Final Destination, like a series of events or a series of things happening spontaneously within the universe, like real Final Destination. Like somebody can feel like it's just my luck or something like that. Who is it? Hold on. Okay, sorry about that, family. Let's go get back into it. Let's get back into it. Let's get back into it. Somebody want to get into it with you because they got some clarity. Somebody feels like getting into it with you. Um, they want to manipulate your energy, or they want to get into it with you. Like, I don't know. Somebody think it's funny, or amusing, or something like that. I'm finna show you how you deal with this person. That's what I heard, and I said that out loud. You walk away. You walk away. You leave. That's how you deal with this person. I bet you they're gonna stop doing whatever that they're doing. And sisters, give me something. Somebody really not about that life. Sit down. Okay, let me get taking one for the team. Playing on your playground. Pisces, taking one for the team. Playing on your playground. Playing on your playground. I don't know if somebody's on your territory or they're doing something. Honestly, I wasn't thinking. They didn't know that you was messing up something that you had going on. Or they didn't know that was your territory. It's like stepping. It's like stepping somewhere and not knowing. I don't know. Somebody can have a story of their own. With the two in reverse, taking things for what it is and moving on. Somebody's taking something from what it is. Moving on, holding on. Somebody's moving on from. I don't know. Y'all turned the tables. Y'all slash they turned the tables. Eat the cake and somebody here. Somebody's knowing that somebody manipulated them, or is trying to manipulate. Somebody know that they okay. So somebody didn't know that they was playing on your playground. That they was interrupting something that you had going on, or they like in your territory. Like if this was something like, hey, you on my block or something like that, what you doing over here? It's like somebody didn't know that they were in your facility, your territory, or they was messing up some type of plan that you had going on. um they didn't know, somebody lied to them or something like that. Oh, somebody feels like with the reverse psychology, you could have reversed something onto them, or you could have reversed something to fit or work in your way or something. You'll never find a hairline like mine in the reverse. Fully with the Thule in the upright. You'll never find a hairline like mine. Somebody's not big headed or gloating about something. You'll never find a hairline like mine in the reverse. Or somebody knows. Oh, so somebody's not a foolie with the Thule, but somebody knows that you can find somebody else, or there's somebody else who is a foolie with the Thule, but this is also somebody who is making up and moving on from some type of heartache or disagreement or whatever. But then, like, they also is still holding on to your energy. Alien in a reverse. Somebody thought something, or this is something I don't know. Red-handed in a reverse. Somebody was being slick doing something. Yo, keep looking back in a reverse. Answer this clears my energy. Every time I pick this in, it clears my energy. Every time I pick this in. You could have people from your same race or origin that could wanna in you or despise you because you're chosen and you're like a mixed breed, and they're not chosen, so they feel some type of way about that. They could know you have something, some type of ability, you're chosen, you have knowledge, or you're superior in some type of way, but they also, they know this, right? But they're jealous, but not necessarily, because it's more of like a racial thing. Hate to say it, but it kind of is. Like if you're not fully, Egyptian, Palestinian, Indian, African. If you're not fully, then they like, oh, you half breed. Like if you're not fully Chinese, or you're half breed, or you don't count, or something like that. Like whatever. Closed mouths don't get fed. I'm trying to see something. So I'm hearing see something, say something, say something, see something. Like if you see something, say something, or if you feel like you got an idea about something, say something about it. I'm trying to see something. Closed mouth don't get fed. I don't know. There could be something about taking a different approach with certain individuals or certain people. Like if you wanted to know a little bit about your roots, give me. They want you to share. I'm a real boy in reverse. Oh, they want you to share, and then they could be feeling some type of way because of a clown that's in your energy. Cult group, family, community. They know that somebody's part of some type of organization, or they know that somebody is like not a good person. Like, why are you with this clown? Like, it makes them mad. Okay, do the crime, pay the time. I don't know. Oh, they could feel like this person's not paying for something that they did. They're using you as some type of escape route, or they're trying to play with your fortune. It's happening all around you. Look outside. Yeah, this person's somebody here is protected because they're around you and you're protected, and they know that. Okay, like they know, like, oh fuck, and like they know that nothing's gonna happen when you're around because you're protected spiritually, physically, and mentally. Don't have a worry in the world. Like, you could literally have like police officers and stuff following you, like, to protect you. You could literally have your ancestors on guard to like warp somebody's brain real quick that's trying to come after you. Somebody knows this. That's the thing about higher power. It's in the reverse. They feel like they're cursed, or they feel sad or something, or maybe that they did something and they're in some type of karma. Because that's the thing about higher power. Somebody feels like, I'm not so lucky, or something like that. Strength, Empress, confusion. Yeah, they see how strong you are. They could be confused. See, because you're a seer, you're a high priestess. You have supernatural abilities where you can see the future. You have really heavy intuition. Okay. Once again, like, you could get dreams, you could get downloads. Okay, you could also see signs of synchronicities. Like, you could see when ancestors are right in your face. You could also see into the spiritual realm, whoever I'm talking to. But that all kind of comes with the real intuition or the real knowing. See, the fake intuitives, they don't talk about that because they don't know about that. Because real intuitives don't even really talk about that. So maybe I should stop talking about that. Like, that's something where it's like they don't know about that. They can't talk or relate about that. This is some stuff where you find out and you really know what you know, and they hate that you know what you know, and they'll try to throw you in an insane asylum. So most of the real intuitives don't even talk about that. You get what I'm saying? Ancestors, transfer energy. Please tell me what we need to know today for Pisces. And Pisces is the most intuitive. I ain't gonna argue with nobody. I'm sorry. Sorry, not sorry, guys. Okay, rebuilding. Oh no, this is a rebirth. Three of Swords. Yeah, you having some type of rebirth in your life. You having a new being. Like, something's being rebirth. Like, some stuff has been ended out and some stuff is starting. Like, there's a whole new chapter that's starting over for you. Somebody could definitely be defensive because you are a high priestess. You are a real high priest. Like, you're a real psychic. Like, and somebody could also be like a medium as well, because a lot of times with the psychic development and intuition and knowing, it's also other doors like channeling, scrying, or like I said, being able to be in the astral realm. What is just like scrying? Some of you guys, you also could be a monitor where you could see people at a distance, or see people, you could spy on them and see where they at, or type of things. Blase, blase. Well, not necessarily you, but your ancestors. Okay, but they tell you what's going on. I'm also getting like somebody here could you could also be somebody where you could be a medium, so you can also interact with other people's ancestors too. But that's if that individual is tapped in. Like, if they have a, like, say for instance, you something's going on, and like maybe somebody had passed away or died or something. There was like an injustice or an unjust death. For some of you guys, you could be meant to work in a criminal field because of that, like helping with solving murders and cases and things like that, where people, like, the dead is already dead and you gotta find out what happened and things like that. Some of you guys, yeah, I keep hearing Hannibal Lecter. Okay, somebody has something to do with somebody's death, or has something to do with like these deaths, these chains of death, or multiple deaths, or something like that. They could be the cause of some type of death, or they caused some type of death. Cancer could be significant. Suicide could be significant. A doctor could be significant. Thoughts, nose. Yeah, somebody feels like you're being nosy. Are you trying to find out? You trying to snitch on them, or you're trying to tell on them? Inspired, burden. Because it's something about you knowing something. Somebody could also be trying to tip somebody off about you, or say something about you in the background. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse, the bad investment. That's why they burden about you being this high priestess, because you getting all this information, this download and this energy and shit like that, and like you know about stuff that they didn't want nobody to know about. And like for some of you guys, you could be like not you. For some of you guys, you could literally work with the police or the district, or for some of you guys, you don't have to literally work with them, but like something that you say, you kind of tip people off, or they tip you off, or something. Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody feels some type of way because they already know something, but they know something because Nine of Swords in the reverse. They know you know something, they know you know something, or they also know like something that's going on. Okay, it's like they know you know, but they don't really know you know. But they know that you could be helping other people figure out something, solve something, get to the bottom of something. Blase, blase. Page of Wands, Four of Swords. Asking questions. And this is in a reverse, though. Four Swords in a reverse. Um, in the future, not walking away. The Fool is in a reverse. I feel like this is different things. Let me clarify. Page of Wands, asking questions. Yeah, somebody's asking questions, or individuals are asking questions because they have some type of connection to some deaths or multiple deaths. These could be more people than you may know. This could actually be a really big case closed. Bad investments. Somebody is stopping something, or somebody's trying to stop something or clean up something here. It's like they asking questions. They're trying to stop something. Like if this was like a shop where it was open to the public, we're like, hey, yeah, we can put a hit out on this person that get them gone. And this was something that only a certain amount of people, or like a group, or on a certain amount of time, they go to certain people. Like, oh yeah, we go to this particular race or culture or whatever, and we pay them to put a hit out on somebody else, a spiritual hit out. And next thing you know, that person get into an accidental car crash, right? And then they die. This is connected. So somebody's like, yeah, we gotta close down shop. They could be mad because of a certain person, or because of you, because you know what they was doing. Missouri, a smoker, or somebody from Missouri know what they were doing. Missouri is very spiritual as well. Massachusetts. So there could be a spiritualist in Missouri or in Massachusetts, Oklahoma. All these persons are connected together. Insurance fraud is coming out. It's coming out in a reverse. I believe that they're doing this for insurance money. Yeah, bisexual, or a bisexual individual did it for some type of insurance money, insurance fraud operation. Asking questions. They ask the questions. They trying to figure out something. Four of Swords coming out in a reverse. Something is burning. Four of Swords is rest in a reverse. Now resting on something. Something's burning. Auntie, uncle coming out in a reverse. Yeah, your auntie or uncle knew about it, or they did something, held them against their will. That could be reason why they held somebody against their will, because they took a hit out on you. They wanted you to die. They wanted you to have like a heart attack or something. They wanted you to die in your sleep, or they wanted you to die on a plane, or an accidental, I don't know, or something might happen on the plane. Killed for no reason. Yes, somebody know that somebody was killed for no reason, like, or somebody was killed to get back at somebody, or somebody be taking hits out on kids, or people, or somebody here. People is weird. I'm getting Illuminati. Home is coming out, crossing. Credit charge. Bodies. Yeah. Somebody not gonna be able. Somebody gonna try to move out the state to try to, or somebody did move out the state to try to cover their tracks because of whoever that they were connected with. Whoever that they were connected with was like some type of spiritualist that was doing this or whatever. So now they done moved out of town. Okay, for hire, because you're for hire or something. Hannibal. And somebody is right in front of your face that has something to do with something, or they have been doing something. Enemy. Somebody is enemies with somebody. Wand in the reverse. Somebody's mad because they can't get an erection, or they can't get it up, or they can't have sex or something. Bike is coming out in the reverse. So I'm getting like, if this was something where it's like some type of sex just distribution, where it's like people having sex with each other for money, or whatever, or to make the magic work. Somebody, if this is a man, that somebody just get, they gotta rather get on their knees, or they gotta rather take it from anal, because somebody here can't, they can't do it, they can't get it up. This could be somebody who use their mouth a lot. This is somebody that use their mouth. Celibacy. Illuminati. It's in your drink. mm. This could be with women. This could be women or men. Investigation enemy. Proof. Yeah, somebody did it because somebody had proof of a gang, or something that's going on with a gang member, or that the police is part of some type of gang. Chicago PD could be significant. Summer. They're part of some type of gang that caused somebody to have to deal with something that happened in the summer. A jailbird, old man slash woman. These people have something to do with it. So it's like stuff that's coming out. Okay. Kitty porn. What's it says? Connecticut. Watch your back. Drunk is in the reverse. Somebody want to make you feel like something's going down, like something might happen to your child, or your children. They want to make you feel like something might happen with another individual, like somebody's gonna harm you, hurt you, put their hands on you, or do something to you because you know about something that they did. Yeah, a brother, or you know about some type of deal that they had with a brother. Okay, whole time you're good. Nobody's gonna touch you. Nobody's gonna harm you or hit you or whatever. But if they do get a little crazy, crime scenes is coming out in a revolt, and crime boss. It's not gonna end well. It's specifically because you know. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna end well for them. Descriptions coming out in the reverse. Helicopter. So I'm getting like, you're so protected that like helicopters may hover around you from time to time. Something about your description. They know exactly who you are. They know when you step out of the house. You might not know. I'm also getting like satellites. Something about satellites and phone reception. When you dealing with the police, you dealing with the FBI, you dealing with all them. They tracking and stuff. So they tracking your phone. They tracking this and that and that. Like if somebody was like, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna make sure," blah blah blah, they're not gonna be able to do anything, because once you see, listen, if you are cracking something or you figuring something out, right? Whether you are entwined or helping them solve murder cases, and I mean like the police, helping them solve murder cases or whatever you're doing, right? You don't have to physically have a contact with them when you're doing it, right? But they're going to protect you anyways because it's some valuable information that's coming from whatever that you're saying or whatever that you're doing. So therefore, oh yeah, when this person walks out the house, we need them protected 24/7. It's like you're undercover, but you're not. Like you just living your life, but you already know what's going on because you're very intuitive. But nobody never came and set down anything on the table as far as this and that. And for some of you guys, you could have been doing or saying things or been intuitive before anything ever came about as far as, oh, this person is helping solving cases or this and that. For some of y'all, that's some type of connection with an individual or individuals. Somebody had to discover you some kind of way. But at the same time, though, if somebody's trying to make a threat like, oh, yeah, this person's going to get harmed, that person's going to get harmed. No. You have the FBI on your side. You have, like, advanced technology on your side. Somebody is covering their tracks, literally. There's some stolen money. Chicago PD is coming out again. So, I don't know. Chicago police has something to do, I don't know, college. So, maybe somebody here is finding out that they can't play in your face or play around with you because you're too experienced on something to know something, or you are experienced right now. So if you was, this is like if back then when you took a trip to Chicago, you didn't know no better, but now when you take a trip to Chicago, you know all you need to know, or something like that. I don't know. Or somebody lives in Chicago, or somebody's from Chicago. Somebody might move to Chicago. Okay, something about your people being in Chicago or your people. I don't know. I feel like heavily, like if somebody's like a certain race, culture, ethnicity, I feel like ancestors do want you to connect with like your family or your people or somebody that's like from your tribe in some kind of way. That's kind of standing out to me. Your people could even be trying to reach out to you in some kind of way. Maybe this is something that's like behind the scenes. Something to do with somebody like a ex or somebody who slander your name. Somebody could be like a soulmate or a friend. Somebody slanders somebody's name and says something behind their back, and so it looks really bad. But it's something about people knowing who you are because they did their own investigation. But this person is mad because they know who you are, or they, I don't know. So they could have told these lies to these people or something. Ancestors said something. You can trust them. Because once I said Chicago, I looked up and I was seeing, trying to see something. It's like if you say something, you'll find out something. You just have to talk to the right people. For some of you, your ancestors gonna lead you to somebody or someone who's gonna lead you to your people or to the right people. Like even if you're dealing with your people and they're some people that have their personal opinion about you because of their imbalancement, but then you're dealing with people who actually are imbalanced and focused that are your people, but they're not around you. Somebody can have like the connections, including section. Somebody saying like they're not willing to help, or they're not willing to help this other person. Eyelashes, I don't know, something about sexual energy. Spirit said forgive them. Yeah, somebody's being very lustful or sexual over you. They could know that. Had a baby behind your back in the reverse. They could be trying to figure out what somebody did. Like if this is something with like a soulmate, and soulmates like, okay, you could be a spiritualist, right? And so like you could have multiple soulmates, and this is something with like you pick a soulmate over another soulmate, but like this part of this soul tribe is a group of people. You know what I'm saying? Like say for instance, if you were whatever, Italian, Chinese, African, whatever, I'm hearing jerk chicken, Jamaican, Hawaiian, whatever the case may be. It's like you chose another soulmate over another soulmate type of energy, but then you have these people who is like they have strict policies and codes within their. It's like, no, you need to date your people, but then it's like you're biracial or you're multiracial. It's like I don't have to necessarily be with that soulmate. I could be with another soulmate. They don't see it that way. Affected by karmic in a reverse, but something could be shifting. What time we're at? Oh yeah, y'all. We went over. Sister is coming out. They know something happened with a sister. Moving is in a reverse, and gossiping is in a reverse. They could be telling you this, or there's somebody's not moving. Spirit said, walk away. Big nose, hurtful. Somebody's really nosy in your energy. You need to walk away from this person. Spirit saying you need to walk away from this person. I feel like that's why they want you to come in contact with your people or connect with your people. Because somebody's not going to be moving. You're going to end up having to walk away from somebody. Gossiping in reverse. Oh yeah, so somebody said something was gossip. Like, no, that didn't happen. That's gossip. They're finding out why this soulmate lost you. That's what they're finding out. So if this was something like, yeah, no, she dating outside her race, or he's dating outside his race or his culture, his ethnicity, or whatever like that, and like your family is like really traditional or really strict, or like your aunts, like your people are, and so it's like, but they're finding out what this is like. If you were meant to marry somebody but they're very abusive, it's like, oh yeah, well, she has a reason for not wanting to be with this particular individual. Not that they don't want you to be with another somebody else from their race or their culture, but it's like if you were tied to be with this person back in the days, you had to just deal with it. Like y'all married young, right? Or like it's like your family paid or they bought or whatever, or your dad and this person's dad, they shook hands on it. Like, hey, yeah, your son is gonna marry my daughter. Blase, blase, right? It was supposed to be. But then when you got older, it's time for marriage. This person is very abusive. This person is very hurtful. They're drunk. They don't bring in no money. They hit the kids. Something like that. Back in the days, or even in certain countries, you would have to stay with that person. But because you're like in America, and or because you're like biracial or multiracial, they really can't go again, because it's kind of like this person messed up for themselves. They're also finding out that somebody's not gossip, like they weren't gossiping about something. Somebody told the truth. Okay, they also told the truth about closing the door on somebody because they knew that somebody was trying to harm them or hurt them. Because if this is somebody who has the same background as you as well, they could be disowning this person. That's another thing. Like, it is a such thing as, people or ancestors disowning people. Like, and what I mean by people is like your race, your culture, your whatever, right? Your particular um culture or whatever. Maybe like you and somebody else have the same abilities, or y'all part of the same family, so y'all will have the same ancestors. It's a such thing as your ancestors or your people like disowning, like, hey man, we don't beat women around here, we don't do that around here, like we don't like you because of that. Like, why would you do that to that person? That's a good person. Like, we don't like you. And so like somebody's finding out like that wasn't gossip. Like, somebody really did what they did, or they had a reason. And so it's like, also what I'm getting is like, if somebody's like, hey bro, like that's your family, that's your brother, and you do that to your brother, your sister, you do that to your daughter, your cousin, blah blah blah. Like, we disown you for that. Like, we don't like that. Like, we frown upon that because that's not what we believe in. Or we believe in family unity. We believe in sticking together or something like that. Somebody's going through like an obstacle right now because they're being disowned or they're being looked at a certain kind of way. Boy toys coming out in the reverse. I feel like if somebody was using somebody as a boy toy, something has stopped. Something going on with an uncle, a Capricorn, the devil. Somebody's uncle is the devil. So it could be a Capricorn. Or this is somebody that's bonded. Like, yeah. They're bonded to, or somebody tried to use somebody as a boy toy to bind you. Okay? Or somebody's trying to bind you to somebody else or to them. It's not gonna work. Don't eat that. Somebody's telling somebody don't eat that. Because I'm getting like, say it was on purpose. Somebody's trying to do something. Yeah, somebody's trying to bond somebody to eliminate somebody out. That's not gonna work. Okay? Something's not gonna work. New house is coming out in reverse. Okay, there could also be like a lot of threats, is what I'm getting. Because something's not gonna work. Like you are covered. When I say like you're covered. Okay? But somebody else is trying to throw like warnings or shots or cautions at you, like, yeah, don't do that, don't enter that door, don't enter that room, but you enter anyway, or something like that. And it's nothing gonna happen because you're covered, because your intuition is telling you what you need to know, and you trust your intuition more than you trust individuals that's karmic. That's all I have for you guys. Thanks for chilling with your girl. I appreciate all the love and support you guys show to the channel. If this video has resonated with you, definitely go ahead and give girl a like, share, subscribe. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace, love, and prosperity, my baby. See you next time. Bye.